everyone, welcome back to Abby the Star Wars Story. Today we're going to be talking about the final part of Outlaws, which is insane. I cannot believe that I beat this game. It's a 15-hour long campaign. I beat it. It was a fun game. I want to replay it already. And I want to replay it because it feels like you can kind of go either way in this game because you have so many people that you can work with, like the Crimson Dawn, the Pikes, the Ashika clan. You have so many people the Hutts. You have so many people you can work with. So it's like, I kind of want to go through and replay it and choose someone else to work with. Like instead of selling the stuff to the Crimson Dawn, choose the Pikes. Because this game has so much to offer. It was so fun. But let's go and talk about the final mission. The final mission was broken up into 3 kind of long parts, and it was fun. So I already talked about kind of one of the parts already a little bit, but it's insane because you have to sneak around all these people. So I finally did it after 5 tries, kept getting caught, finally did it, and then you have to sneak around these guys again, and you're working with your mom, Gadik, Ank, and what's his name? It's like another A name. I can't remember his, but he is the crap. I'm sorry, I am tired. My brain is not working today. But yeah, it's an insane mission. Especially because the entire time I kept saying I have a bad feeling that Rico, who is Kay's mom, is going to backstab me. I just have a bad feeling. And it did happen. We'll get into that in a second. It did happen. But anyway, you get to the sewer system area, and then the pipes fall, and you're on your own. You have to sneak in through the hangar and all that. Yada, yada, yada. You make it through, and you and your mom start slicing everything. Gadik starts taking down the droids, and then you guys get what everybody thinks is the 157,000 credits, or million credits. It's not. It's something more. It's a lot of Imperial detail. Like a lot. It's important information. I was like, really? I was like, what? And everybody thought that this thing had been lost in battle. I do not remember what it's called, but this thing had been lost in battle, and it turns out it wasn't. It was just in Slero's vault, and that's what you go get. And then you have to sneak it out, and everyone's coming after you because of how important this information is, and it's insane. And then you get back to the ship, and everyone's taught, and they open it, and she's like, what? And he's like, this is more important. And so then here comes, crap, what was it called? Oh my word, I had I'm sorry, you guys, I am so tired. Jalen comes in, he's like, no, this is more important than credits. And then everything goes down, and it's not good, and Andy tries to eliminate you because you hold a blaster to Jalen's item that he's holding. And then here comes Rico, gets in the middle. She's like, you didn't follow the mark. And then Andy knocks you out. He stuns you. It was like, I knew this was probably going to happen, but wow. Wow. It was like, and then Gadik and Ank break you out because you're in that like little like sleeping pod area that you see whenever you go into the ship. You're in there, and it was like, wow, okay. Like I was happy to finally get to see that after having a dream, because you get these like dreams from whenever Kay was a kid working with her mom, and the final dream is her leaving, and it was like, oh, like this was like such a sentimental thing. And it was insane. It was like, okay, this is crazy. But it was fun. It was fun. But definitely crazy. But I was definitely surprised. Like, I wasn't surprised, but I was surprised the fact that Gadik and Ank broke me out. I was like, wow, okay. Wasn't expecting that. But they did, so that was nice, you know, being broken out by them. And then they're like, we can leave. And she's like, no. We're going after ND. Without ND, you would still be locked up in there. Without ND, you would be working for the Ashika clan. Without ND, I wouldn't be here. We are getting ND. So they go after ND, and they're trying to figure out a way, and they finally figure out a way to disrupt him enough that will work. So you have to run around. Well, he is chasing you because you're dressed as a stormtrooper, and you go into Sliro's, and that's where you find out that, crap. Jalen? I think it's Jalen. I'm sorry. I am so tired. And so my brain is not working. But Jalen, is Sliro's brother. Like, I didn't see the resemblance until after, like, until they were standing side. I'm like, what? What the? And it's funny because Jalen wears this cape, and he's like, nice cape. I'm assuming the fur was chosen by you. And then Darth Vader's on there. He's like, Jalen, we've agreed to your terms. And so there was like, what terms? And he's like, you now belong to Jalen. And he was like, what? And then they go up to this rebel base, and it was insane. And then, like, Kate rips off her helmet and is like, no, why are you doing this? And he's like, huh, and activates the restraining bolt on ND. And ND, like, he had already activated the restraining bolt prior to you, whenever you knocked out, like, whenever your mom held down the blaster and all that and said he already activated the restraining bolt. So as soon as ND saw you, he wanted you. And he wanted you not for and he wanted you for, because I can't say the actual word, but it was insane. It was like, okay, so you're running from ND, trying to set up all these things, and it's like each room, because you have to activate these, like, power cores, each room, you have to do 4 things, and you're running it all around. Well, he's trying to get you. It's so difficult. And whenever you're in the vent system, you start talking to Indy because he's still in your comm link. He's like, why are you doing this? You should just run. You need to get back to and she's like, I'm not leaving without you. And she's like, you can fight the restraining bolt. You're talking to me. That means you're fighting it. And he's like, that's not how the restraining bolt works, Kay. It's not like that. I have always been property of Jalen. The restraining bolt does not work like that. You need to get out of here. Leave me. And then she finally figures it out, but it doesn't last long enough, and he picks you up, and I'm like, oh crap, no. And then here comes Nyx, because you gave Nyx your blaster. You gave Nyx your blaster, and because you didn't want to be recognized by the Empire, and a blaster like that she has was going to get you recognized. But so you use that to get rid of the restraining bolt, and ND's fine. And then here comes Jalen, and Jalen's like, eliminate her, ND. And ND's like, no, and eliminates him. Like, what? Was not expecting that, but I'm not mad about it. Jalen had it coming, honestly. He was kind of he was nice, he paid my debts that I needed to be paid to get the crew, but not really a big fan. Not my thing, but hey, whatever. But yes, so that was exciting. This was a different experience than I was expecting, but I really liked Outlaws. It was so different, and that's why I liked it. Like, you're not a Jedi, you're an outlaw. That was so fun. It's so different. And then I really think this, whenever you finally go talk to ND after the incomplete mission, you have 2 things. After the complete mission, after you've completed everything, you completed the campaign, all that, there's 2 things. ND has bought you parts, he said, and I don't think he's like, hey, I bought you some parts, please use them, you need all the help you can get, ND. And I was like, okay, that's sweet. He bought me parts for my blaster. That was nice. And then whenever you go in there, she's like, aren't you going to apologize? And he's like, for what? And she's like, for trying to eliminate me. And he's like, I have nothing to apologize about because that was the restraining bolt, not me. Therefore, I have nothing to apologize about. And she's like, but he's like, I will thank you for removing that. I'm free, and I appreciate that. I was like, and she's like, huh. And then he's like, thank you, buddy. And she's like, you're welcome, buddy. Because she'd been calling him buddy this entire time, and then so now hearing him say that was like, it was really touching. It was like, aw, it's nice. So I am excited to give my full review on the game in Monday's video. But let me know what you guys have thought about these videos. Let me know what you guys have thought about Star Wars Outlaws. Did you guys enjoy it? If you guys played it, did you guys enjoy watching people play it? This is a game that I had so much fun with. I am right now doing a lot of the side missions now that I finished up the main one. I do plan on going back through and playing it and hopefully being able to stream that time. But I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and as always, God bless. Bye, guys.